Shalom, Israel. I want to start off, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. This will be a quick hit. I'll just title this one, The Redeemer of the Mighty One, Jacob. You know, YAHAWAHSHI is coming to redeem Jacob. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. He's coming to deliver the elect out of those, out of the tribe of, out of Israel, out of the 12 tribes. There's an elect, 12,000 out of each tribe. Not all Israel is going to get saved. The elect, those that have came back and came back to their heritage, to the God of the Bible, and doing thus said the Lord to the best of your abilities to serve him, you know, and reading. Quote me if I'm wrong, roughly paraphrasing it. The Lord said, bless those that readeth. You have to read the book. You have to study to show thyself approved. The elect is, the hopeful elect is doing that to the best of their abilities. But the Lord's coming to redeem Jacob, the elect, out of the lost 12 tribes of Israel. 12 lost tribes of Israel. So, you know, this lesson, you know, sparked me, today, you know, because, you know, I look around and Esau is just clear as day. Esau is in all the top. They're in the top positions. You know, at my job, you know, it's the northern tribe, and you got a few of the southern tribes scattered in there. But in the main office, it's Esau. And you know, has to deal with the customers and the people. It's the northern and southern tribe that have to deal with the people that got to do the labor. You know, and then I went to a couple other places, you know, after work, and you see it. Esau is they're in the management position. They and if it is a Jake, then Jake is a taskmaster. 9 times out of 10, Jake, he's a taskmaster. You know, he gonna do what Esau do, and he gonna try to prove to Esau that he, he belongs. We all know you gotta, get your job and get your money so you can, take care of your business. But 9 times out of 10, Jake takes his job way too far. You know. But they're in a management position. But, and then they walk around proud. They walk around completely proud. And then on top of that too, a lot of these Edomites, you're a trust fund baby. You know, some of them had to work, but a good majority of them, their parents had it good, and their parents worked and had a good job, and left them with something. 9 times out of 10, that's how it is. You might have a few scattered here and there that, you know, that are trailer park but then they chose to go do drugs and do some old crazy stuff. But their parents, their grandparents, parents, 9 times out of 10, you know, they were blessed with a business and, you know, went to the military and came home, bought some land, you know, and it just passed on. Trust fund babies. A lot of Edomites living good. Were living good for years, been living good. Living great. And then want to walk around proud. But the Lord is destroying that right now, because as we can see, there's plagues going on in this place. You know, now your money can't save you because there's a famine coming. What are you going to do? Buy food out of thin air? There's a famine coming. When there's no food, how are you going to buy some food? How is your money going to save you? See? So let's go straight to the scriptures. We're going to go to Psalms 10. Psalms 10. Psalms 10 and 7. And it reads, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Just like Dr. Fauci coming on there and, you know, talking all this, what is that C-19 test and get sleeping with Vanessa, taking the juice, you know, to save your life. And it's all fraud, lies. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. You know, just continually to keep lying. You know, trying to give all these stimulus checks and acting like he's gonna help the, you know, the people, knowing damn well he knowing what he gonna do is to destroy this economy, like he's doing. The debt ceiling for America, it's got to be 50 trillion almost. Last time I checked, it was about 30. Just completely out of debt, just destroying this country. Lies, fraud, mischief. You know, take this juice and this Vanessa, it'll save your life. Knowing damn well real soon here that it's gonna be effective towards a lot of people to get sick. And ultimately, this is to destroy you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This is to destroy the tribe. And what did a lot of you Jakes do? You ran and you let his words trick you. He threatened your little financial situation, and you panicked and ran and got it. It totally turned your back on the Lord. Totally. Esau he's a fraud, mischief, full of mischief, vanity, all the little sports games and casinos and, you know, clubs. It's just all vanity. And you Jakes 2/3 of you Jakes are sucked into it. 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. And what does he do? He guns down Jake. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. Those villages are, you know, in the countries, somewhere out there in Alabama or Georgia, a little project or ghetto, sitting in a cut lurking, or in the city in LA or San Francisco or New York, these bad areas where Jake is lurking, watching them, and then gunning them. Jake could be crossing the street, and just come and gun him down. Jake could be running, just like that dude in Aubrey. I forgot the brother's last name. Aubrey down in there in Georgia. He just sitting there running and just gun him down. And there's been plenty of other ones where it's just innocent. You got Esau walking down the street, with an AK or some type of gun, and they just tell him just to, put it down, put it down. Try to talk him out of it. They see a Jake do that, they ain't no talking, they gonna gun him down. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. Right. Esau's eyes are set against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. That's why you're oppressed constantly. You're oppressed. You work so hard in your jobs, and you're pushed into the cracks of the city or cracks of the country, struggling to make rent, struggling to pay your car bill. You work all them hours, and then as soon as you get your money, you work all those hours to get your money, and then, come time to, it's already gone before you even spent it, because you got bills taxing you ridiculously, working extra hard. I know my grandmothers, my grandfather, they worked hard, man. Scrubbing floors, doing labor. They worked hard and barely, and still can't buy a house. You can't buy it. You're struggling. You're trying to get it together to buy a house. Working for 30 years. Trying to buy a home. Esau living great. Great. Their parents living great. Nine, he lieth in the wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. Right. And that's just like this Vanessa. That's a big net. That C-19 test, that's a net. He lieth wait. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. Just like a lion waiting when he see the prey come by, he ain't gonna be. He laying low, waiting to get him in the right position, and then he attacks. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And he got a bunch of stuff that he didn't, as far as with his net, putting drugs in these neighborhoods of Jake, putting all this stuff on TV, trying to be a hustler, a gangbanger, a criminal, thinking that you can make it illegal, telling you to take that C-19 and that Vanessa. These are all nets. And a lot of you, 2/3 of you Jakes are stuck in that net. And ain't no coming out of it. 10, he croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. Right. His, by his system. By his system. You got police, you got, your prison, jails. You got all the system that he set up. And he got agents out there too. 11. He hath said in his heart, YAHAWAHSHI hath forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. You see that? You see? That's what he said. That's what Esau thinks. He hath said in his heart, YAHAWAHSHI, the Lord, hath forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. Right? So we're gonna go to because the Lord gonna get Esau and these other nations. So we're gonna go to the Lord gonna, and we tell you it day in and day out, and it's right here in this book. You know how the Lord, what He's gonna do to Esau and to these other nations. You know, so let's go to 2 Corinthians 5 and 11, and it reads, knowing therefore the terror of YAHAWAHSHI, we persuade men. You see, the terror. See, back in Abraham and Isaac days, he was known as Alishajah, demon-like terror. In the Hebrew tongue. They knew about YAHAWAHSHI. The terror that he brings, and he's bringing terror on this place, like he said he was going to do, with the plagues, the famine, destruction, you know, civil unrest, you know, a sedition amongst men. He's bringing destruction on this place. He's going to tear this place completely down. Knowing therefore the terror of YAHAWAHSHI, we persuade men. But we are made manifest unto YAHAWAHSHI, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciences. And see, some of that terror is going to be, you know, I seen earlier, you know, out here in California, you know, there's been a lot of mountain lion sightings, you know, coming into these Edomite backyards. And coming into their pools and circling their homes. Bears too, you know, because the you know, a lot of these places in their habitat, these wildfires here in California are tearing down their habitat. And so what do? You know, the deers are starting to come closer into the cities. You know, the bears, the mountain lions, the foxes, the coyotes, and then the Lord's going to unleash that too, because He tells you He's send the dogs to tear. You know, these animals are going to start attacking you Edomites, man, and you other nations. That's one of the terrors He's going to bring, right along with the famine and the pestilence. Ain't no escaping this. So let's go to Isaiah. But he has an ultimate, you know, the Lord, if you get past those, you won't get past what's coming with these ICBM missiles. You won't get past that. Like the Lord said, it's like a man running from what is it? It's roughly paraphrasing it, running from a bear, and then escaping a lion, and then into the home and putting his hand on the wall, and then bit by a snake. So you escape the bear, you escape the lion, and then you get in the house and you think you finally got away, and bam, you get bit by that snake. Done. And that's what it's going to be like. The Lord said, Isaiah 14 and 21, and it reads, prepare slaughter for his children. The Lord's going to slaughter who's Esau's children. Just like he slaughtered Jacob's children, he's going to slaughter Esau's children. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities. He's going to tear all this down, your whole system. 22, for I will rise up against them, saith YAHAWAHSHI of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, and son and nephew, saith YAHAWAHSHI. I will also make it 21 or Salakia 23. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction. Saith Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, power, Lord God, Holy Mashiach of hosts. 24. The Lord, Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI of hosts, hath sworn. The Lord said he's sworn. He's going to do this. The Lord of hosts have sworn, saying, surely I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have proposed, Slakia, and as I have proposed, so shall it stand. He's going to tear this place up, man. Esau's time is up. I just seen earlier this morning on the news, they're trying to I guess they're gonna bring through that what is it, that Pfizer, they're gonna approve that Vanessa for the 5 and under. So if you got children that are 5 and under, he plans on juicing them up. 5 and under, that net. So let's go to Zechariah. We'll close out with this. We'll go to Zechariah. Esau got it coming. Esau got it coming. Yeah, buddy. So we'll go to Zechariah. This is the ultimate plague. We'll go Zechariah 13. Because when these missiles come, this is what's going to happen. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from Salakia, Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI will smite all the people that had fought against Jerusalem. He's going to get you. All nations that have fought against Jerusalem, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All the nations that have oppressed Jerusalem, the people. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. You see that? And that's that ICBM missiles. You want to see what that look like? Go check that movie Terminator. I think it's one of the last ones, the Terminator, where they're holding on to the gate and that fire just coming and just melts their body. All you just see is bones. That'll give you a perfect picture, closest that you can get to how that's going to be. That's what the Lord is talking about. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Whew. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes. And because burn just melt right in your eye sockets. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. It's going to melt you like hot chocolate. And then once that happens, we'll hop down to 16. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations, because the Lord's he's gonna have something left from the nations through this nuclear when them ICBMs hit. He's gonna keep a few of you left. There's a reason why. If you not for salvation, you're not going into any rulership or power. None of that. You're coming to serve. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, Jerusalem, shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, the Holy Mashiach, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. You're going to keep our high holy days. Ain't going to be no more Christmas. Ain't going to be no more Thanksgiving. Ain't going to be no more Easter and Independence Day and President's Day. All those will be gone. All high holy days you will keep. And it shall be that whosoever will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, power of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain. So you're gonna put you in captivity, put you in your little lands, put you to work, and there will be no rain. Gonna plague you, like it said, it's a plague. 19. I'll hop down. This shall be the punishment of Egypt and the punishment of all nations that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI. So you're gonna be, when them ICBMs hit, it's gonna be a remnant that's kept, that the Lord gonna keep, and it's gonna be starting with you, so-called elites of this world, with all the the big money guys that's just been raping and taking away the poor, away from the poor. You're going into captivity, and it's gonna be some that rebel, that don't like this, and you know what? It's gonna be bad times for you. It's gonna be bad time. We're gonna deal with you in the worst way. You're going to fear YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, the King. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI. But I want to go into that. Spirit hopped on me. I've been wanting to do this lesson today. Just getting off in the plantation. Lord willing, we get out of here soon. Hasting and praying for more plagues, more chaos that YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI will bring on this place. We don't want to be here, man. YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI, like he said on the cross, in my Father's mansion, in my Father's house is many mansions. You can't comprehend on what YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI is going to give to Israel, ultimately to the elect. You can't comprehend. You look in that sky and all them different galaxies, that's for the nation of Israel, the children of Israel, to go out there and venture off into other galaxies and other planets and experiment and live and do everything that he did. Because he said, you're going to do stuff even greater than me. This side over here, this is not your rest. But you got Jake, 2/3 Jakes. They're too far gone. So they're going to get eliminated right along with Esau and the other nations. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI. So, but hopefully you were edified. I don't want Ratazah come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.